Hi, it's Michael here from Krix, and today we're going to take a look at the exciting new on-wall speakers from Krix, the OWX-50 and OWX-55. These speakers were designed to deliver exceptional performance without compromising on space. So they're a clever blend of size and features, and they're perfect for anyone who's ready to experience real cinema at home. So their form and their cinema black finish really make them well suited to shared use media rooms, games rooms, and dedicated home cinema. So let's take a look at some of the similarities between these two speakers and also talk about some of their differences. Okay, so both speakers have the same high power handling of 500 watts and are also very sensitive with 97 dB sensitivity. So they can provide cinematic volume levels with an incredibly high output and a wide dynamic range. They both feature our new compact constant directivity horns, which were designed in-house by our team of engineers. Usually these horns are larger and therefore deeper in size, but in this case they were able to produce outstanding results with a much more compact size, which in turn allows the cabinet to remain quite compact. A high output compression driver is paired to the constant directivity horn, and the way that these two components are coupled together is really important to the performance characteristics of the speaker. The constant directivity horn technology is what really sets these speakers apart from other high-end home cinema speaker designs. The horn evenly distributes sound across the audience while avoiding splashing sound onto the walls and the ceiling. The coverage pattern of the horn is controlled and consistent across its entire operating range, yet notably not too wide, creating a very coherent soundstage. The combination of the horn and the compression driver effortlessly achieve high SPL and sensitivity in the midband, resulting in crystal clear dialogue that's vibrant and unfatiguing at any listening levels. Both models house the same dual 6.5-inch bass drivers, which feature large 2-inch voice coils. They're actually the same driver you'll find in the very popular Hyperphonics 45. So that'll give you an idea of the output capability, which is up there with our larger 15-inch driver. Moving on to the differences between the models, that's mainly in the cabinet shape and the driver layout, so that you can choose a speaker that fits your application. The OWX-50 has a square design, so they're not particularly wide or tall. They're perfect for front screen speakers where you may also want multiple subs on that same wall. Sometimes fitting everything in can be a bit tight, so this will allow you to place subwoofers above or below without running out of space. They can be mounted flush or towed in at adjustable angles up to 30 degrees. They can also be used in other speaker locations throughout the room, such as listener level or upper layers, but their profile generally means that they'll stick out further from the wall when they're rotated. That's where the OWX-55 may be a better fit in those surrounds type positions. They're tall and narrow, so when they're angled towards your seating, they won't encroach as much into the room. Their included bracket allows rotation up to 68 degrees. One of the great things about the OWX-55 is that they'll also work just as well as left, center and right screen speakers. Their tall profile means sub can easily be placed to the left and right of the speaker. So what size rooms will these speakers suit? The good news is that they'll suit a wide variety of room sizes. As screen speakers, they'll fit rooms from 3 meters up to 14 meters deep. They really are that versatile. While it would be nice to completely fill a room with OWX, they'll happily pair with phonics or hyperphonics, filling out the other surround locations. When rooms start to get quite large, that's when you might start speccing the OWX as your front wides, heights, or other surround locations. Now onto a really popular question we get. Why would you choose the OWX range over models such as the Megaphonics or Pix and MX30? We'll start with the Megaphonics, which have a waveguide, dome tweeter, and a 10-inch bass driver. They're almost as sensitive and have around half the power handling, which is still a lot of output, and they have bigger enclosures, so dig that little bit deeper. Comparing the OWX, they step up to a Krix constant directivity horn and compression driver, so they have more output and more control over the high frequencies. They're also a bit more compact and are more easily angled towards the seating area with their included bracket. So moving along to the Pix or the MX30, these speakers are typically specified as screen speakers and have a larger constant directivity horn, a 15-inch bass driver, and a significantly larger cabinet. This extra size gives them more depth and extension, which may be consideration depending on where you cross over to your subwoofers. The slightly larger horn also gives some extra control around the 2 to 3 kilohertz region. Comparatively, the OWX are much more compact, which means they can be used in very small rooms if needed, or rooms where the front row is quite close to the screen. They also incorporate our constant directivity horns and compression drivers found in the larger models. In short, the OWX are positioned between the two, filling the sweet spot for those who want compression driver and horn performance with flexibility of size that fits seamlessly into almost any room design. We see the OWX-50 and 55 being used in varied setups, such as dedicated home cinemas for the ultimate movie nights, large media rooms for watching your favorite TV shows, playing video games, or listening to music, and also shared and open living spaces like lounge rooms, games rooms, or sports room, where you want the sound to match the spectacle. We've released a performance report including spinorama data on our website for these models, which shows detailed information on their specifications and also their dispersion characteristics. As always, it's good practice to aim the speakers towards your listening area. And that's it for this video. For more information on the two OWX models, please visit our website or get in touch with your local Krix dealer.